Alright, so I wanted to update you guys on the videos that I was supposed to upload. Um, I had recorded a review for Friendship, but my light that I usually record with whenever it's like dark outside to get like properly, like, so you can properly see me, um, that was flickering on and off, and so I'm gonna redo that review. And reason why I didn't record my Mission Impossible 8 review is because, well, after I got out of seeing Friendship, it was really, really late. I hadn't had anything to eat, so I went and got something to eat, and then immediately came home and basically went to sleep. So that's why I didn't record a Mission Impossible 8 review. It's because, well, one, the movies were like back to back, and then two, it was late when I got home. So that's why there was no reviews yesterday. But I am seeing another movie today. So I will have that movie out today, as well as the two that I saw yesterday. But in this video, we are going to be making our predictions for tonight's Saturday night's main event. Yes, I'm waiting this long to make my predictions for the show because I wanted to see if they were going to add any matches to the show before the show actually went on air, and they did. So, without further ado, let us get into the matches that we're going to have tonight. So, first up is women's U.S. title match, Zelinavega versus Chelsea Green rematch. Of course, Zelina was the person that beat Chelsea Green to win the U.S. title, and so I'm gonna have a rematch here. I think this one will be pretty good. I don't think that Chelsea's gonna get the title back, as much as, that would be very cool and very interesting. I still think Zelina will probably retain because her reign has not been like, she's not had a lengthy title reign yet. So that's what I'm going to stick with. Zelina will retain the women's U.S. title. Moving on, we have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre inside of a steel cage. This is definitely a blow off to their feud. Drew won at Mania, and then they had some interactions in the Fatal 4-Way U.S. title match at Backlash. And my assumption is I'm thinking Priest will probably take this one, have the babyface kind of, stand strong at the end of the feud. I don't think it'll take anything away from Drew, because I'm thinking he might be one of the, if what is going to happen at Money in the Bank is going to happen, I think he may be one of the first challengers for Jay's world title, which, little spoiler for one of my matches later on. But so I think that's what Drew's path is going to be. But I'm thinking Priest will probably get a win here, and then maybe what is the mid card title on? Is the IC title? I think it may be the IC title. Maybe he goes into the IC title picture on Raw. Maybe. But my pick is Priest wins the steel cage match. Moving on to the tag match, CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins, probably with Paul Heyman at ringside. Kind of continuing the Seth and Punk rivalry while also adding in, the fact that, we have this new faction of Seth and Braun. I think this will be really, really good. Sami, of course, trying to, you know, not necessarily play peacemaker, but trying to, you know, stop Punk from, like, being overly emotional about everything. And um, I think this will be a really good. It'll be a good match, but it'll also be a very good brawl as well. But my pick for this is going to be Seth and Braun, because I think, in my mind, to make it heel, stable, kind of legitimate, got to give them some really credible wins. And I think this would be a really credible win for them. And plus, I'm thinking sooner or later they may add a third. And personally, my pick for third, Bronson Reed. I would have Bronson Reed. But my pick for that match, Seth and Braun. Moving on now to our two world title matches, starting off with the undisputed WWE Championship match, John Cena versus rtruth. This one is pretty simple. After Truth helped Cena retain his title at Backlash, I saw the clip afterwards of Cena putting Truth through the not the announce table, but the press conference table, and that led to their the announcement of their match. This one seems pretty academic. It's Cena, isn't it? it's Cena, but I'm going to bet that it's going to be what happens after the match that is going to grab some attentions, because I think this might be the show where Cody Rhodes comes back. And if the rumors of this six-man at Money in the Bank of Cena, Logan, and Travis Scott versus Cody and the Usos is true, then this could be their way of kind of getting the ball in motion on starting that. But yeah, I'm gonna say that Cena is gonna win this. Not to say that rtruth isn't gonna get like any offense in, but I'm thinking Cena will win this. And what is most likely going to cap off the show, if not the undisputed WWE title match, it'll probably be this match, Jeyuso versus Logan Paul for the World Heavyweight Championship. As Jay's first title program coming out of WrestleMania after he won it, I think, like, mainstream wise, I think this is like really good for Jay. But I've seen so many people online say like this is a horrible first program for him. I don't necessarily think so. I think Logan Paul is say what you will about him as a person, but I think he's shown that he can go in the ring, and it'll be very interesting to see what these two kind of come up with for this match. My assumption is that Jay is going to retain. He's most likely going to retain this title. And probably afterwards, I would say Logan is probably going to beat him down afterwards. And maybe his brother Jimmy comes out to help him. And that's how we kind of get more of a ball rolling if we are going to this six-man at Money in the Bank. So my prediction is that Jay will retain his world title. And so there you have it, guys. My predictions for tonight's Saturday night's main event. I will, of course, have my reaction to what happens on the show after it occurs. So look forward to that on the channel. And, of course, look out for my movie reviews that I watched yesterday and today on the channel. Look forward to those as well as Double or Nothing coverage as well. My predictions and reaction to it on Sunday. But before all that happens, guys, be safe out there, and if you need to curb your obsession, well, just watch Saturday night's main event, because the song is Obsession. There you go. And I will see you guys next time.